paying category into the income category. And in US alone, average e-commerce user or a person who's involved in e-commerce, when we divide the numbers, average person spends $1,189. This is all stats from 2016. And recently, 2 weeks ago, what happened? Jack Ma just pumped in another $1.2 billion and he bought the controlling stake in Lazada. So why is all this happening? Alright, guys, brick and mortar business, the olden way of doing business, is almost over. I went to Cheetah Mall last week. Have you guys been to Cheetah Mall? There are a lot of makan shops there, right? There are a lot of shops there selling goods, right? Do you know half of the shops are now closed? People just can't fight the e-commerce revolution. This is true, guys. Okay, it's a statement. Now, we're going to offer you a chance for you to jump over into the site where you can actually earn through e-commerce. Now, but before I proceed to that part, I just want to ask you guys, if you want to start any business, okay, let's not just be e-commerce. If you want to start any business, what are the obstacles? What are the things you have to go through? Okay, my friends and I, we have compiled, alright, 5 obstacles that you have to face through, okay, or you have to overcome before you can actually kickstart on a business. Let it be e-commerce or let it be a normal brick and mortar business, okay? Number 1, you need to get a product or a service that you have to offer, right? Can you open a shop and not to sell anything? Of course, the only people that you will invite are drug addicts, correct? Alright, so irrespective of whether your shop is online, okay, or a brick and mortar business, you still need to find a product or a service. Second, you need some sort of technology involved, okay? Now going specifically into an e-commerce world, you need a platform, correct? Yes. You need a website. You need your payment gateways done. Agree? You might need software to check your inventory and so on. Logistics, oh, this is fantastic. Alright? You know there's actually a company in China that from a normal, what you can say as a normal shop-based logistic company, that is now covers almost 30% of all logistics shippings done in China through just one partnership. They partnered Alibaba. So logistics is actually a big thing that if you're considering that you're going to start your own business, let it be online, brick or mortar, this really plays a big role. Finally, you need a support system, correct? What are the support systems that you can come up to? Can think of? Your staff is a support system. Your accountant is a support system. Your auditor is a support system, right? Correct? And the guys that gives you the supply chain, they are also your support system. And finally, wow, this is the crazy part, marketing. Marketing is the most important aspect of business because this is where you let the public know, or you let your clients know that you are providing such services. You can be top-notch in all the 4 things up here, but if you have very bad marketing system, do you think your business will take off? Difficult, huh? Let me just give you a comparison. Huh? If you want to fly to Australia tomorrow, where will you go and book your flight? Which company will you go to? Or which website will you go to? AirAsia. Alright? Sorry? Traveloka. Okay? Now, if you want to fly to Sarawak, which airline will you book? AirAsia. Are you guys agree?
Yes.
But we also have Maswings, right? So what do you think makes the difference between AirAsia and Maswings?
It's quite expensive.
It's quite expensive. It's actually the marketing part. Okay? So guys, to overcome all this, are you ready to overcome all this to start your own business? Not everyone is willing to. But what if we throw you an offer that everything has been pre-packaged and is going to be given to you? Would you consider taking up our offer? Guys, you guys are very silent, making me scared. Huh? Are you guys okay?
Yes.
Now, if I package all this and I give it to you, including I give you the outlet for free, would you consider starting a business?
Yes.
Would you consider a partnership?
Yes.
Are you guys really up for it?
Yes.
Okay, if you're up for it, give a big round of applause for yourself, because that is not exactly what we have to offer today. And to offer all these, guys, I'm going to take a break. You heard my voice cracking earlier, right? Okay, I'm going to ask for a favor from a good friend, okay, a brother from another mother, to come on stage and to give the explanations. Okay, but you know what? He needs some energy. Guys, it's Saturday afternoon. He had a very nice mutton biryani earlier, and he really needs the energy to whip him up a bit. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
So how do we invite a person who just had mutton biryani for lunch to come on stage and give the speech? Thundering applause. Alright, are you guys ready? Put your hands together to welcome Dr. Sanjay. Let's get this video first.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome the speaker for the day, Dr. Sanjay!
Good morning. Don't ask me why it says morning, right? Trust me, when I hold the mic, it's morning, it's morning. Okay, right, my dear friends. How are you doing?
Great.
Would you ask the same thing to me?
How are you today?
Fantastic. When people ask you how are you, probably you want to return back with a how are you? Right? Ask me again.
How are you?
I'm blessed and favored. Auntie? Aren't you blessed and favored? Do you know that you're blessed?
Yes.
All of us, do you all know that you are actually really blessed? And are we grateful for that?
Yes.
Right? Every day, despite all the problems that we have, despite all the negative things that we are surrounded by us, but there are so much of blessings that is poured upon our life. And we ought to be really, really grateful for that. For those who don't know that they are blessed or not, let me remind you something. There's a lot of people who slept yesterday, did not wake up today morning. Right? So you woke up. God gave you another day. What does that mean? You're blessed. Be grateful for that. There's a lot of people, when they wake up, they got no clothes to wear. You got clothes to wear, right? There's a lot of people out there who does not have clothes to wear, but you have clothes to wear. That means you are grateful. And there are people who deliberately don't want to wear some clothes. That's a different story, right? And when you go to your dining table, there is food on table, right? There's a lot of people out there who does not have that. But you have food on your table. And for the record, I did not take mutton biryani today. It was chicken kichap. Right? So we got food on table. We are blessed for that. And if you look around, there's so many people to love us, for us to give and take love from. There's a lot of people who does not have that. That means we are blessed. So we have a complete life, don't you think? We have a complete life filled with abundance. Despite all these problems that we complain about that, but our life is already perfect as it is. Right? But that does not mean that we do not grow. That does not mean we stay content and complacent. Don't you agree? Humans are creatures that born into this world to grow and progress. Despite your age, despite your color, your background, your race, all of us are born in this world to grow. First, we grow physically, right? In spite of few actions that we do, right? Like eating, so we grow. Some grow tall, some grow wide, right? And some, by learning, you grow your mind, your intellect, right? And you grow and you grow. Some, during growing their mind and intellect, they get into a job, then they try to grow their pockets, and then they try to grow their bank accounts. That's where a lot of people fail miserably, don't you think? Right? I went through this. I went through this phase, right? Today I'm going to share to you, right? This is supposed to be a workshop, but let me do it. Can I just share my experience rather than teaching you something, right? Because all of us got something to teach to every one of us. But today, I'm going to share the entire life story of mine and how I, from a normal guy, from a boy from a small town called Port Dickson, right, turned myself into an online entrepreneur and hit my millions through e-commerce industry, right? So I want you to take a look at my entire lifestyle, and I want you to see that whether this could happen and this could be a reality for you, because my reality does not have to be your reality. But at least there's something that all of us can take a lesson, right? Now, the thing is, when I know that I was blessed, I'm grateful, right? Is that enough? But there's one thing that's always bugging everybody. Everybody wants to earn money. Everybody wants to be financially free. Everybody wants value in their life, no matter what. Some fail at doing that and they go on telling people money is not good. Money does not give you happiness, right? I strongly oppose to the fact, right? If you want to know later, I'll come and tell you why I strongly oppose to the fact, right? Money might not give you happiness like that. You cannot buy happiness. It's not being sold over the shop to buy happiness. But money can give you the power to create a surrounding that can give you all happiness that you want. If you are born, if giving people is going to give you happiness, with the power of money you can give more. Correct? If eating gives you more happiness, the power of money can give you more. Get my point? So all this happening, but a lot of people come and ask me, Doc, how to make money? Right? How many of you has this question? You know, some people come to me and ask me, Doc, how do we make money? How do we make money with it? Do anyone know? How do we make money? Work. Business. 40 toto. You know what? You know what? You want the truth? You want the truth? Okay? I really don't know how to make money because I believe it's the bank's job to print and create money. They make money. I don't make money. But I earn money. You get my point? Yes. See, stop thinking about making money. There's no way you can make money unless you want to go some illegal business and try to print your own money, put your face into it. Otherwise, the bank does it. You don't make money, but you earn money. What does this mean? What earning means? Right? That means there's some kind of work to be put in to bring the money to you, to channel the finance to you, right? So what is the best system available to earn money, right? For me, and it is proven by stats and facts, business, correct? So I learned it the hard way, because when I was young, alright, I used to watch a lot of Rajinikanth's movie. Anybody here knows Rajinikanth? Yes. Right? If you don't know, alright, God bless you, my dear friend. He is God. Right? So I grew up watching Rajinikanth's movie, and there's this one movie. It's called Annamalai. Right? This is a movie about a milk vendor, right, who was betrayed by the rich friend, and the friend betrayed him, and he took an oath that he's going to redeem himself and he's going to go on revenge, and he became rich. And that whole story was told on him being a very poor man and to become a rich man. It was told in one song. That one song, from a poor guy, he became a multi-millionaire. And I was very inspired. I was 9 years old at that time. So I asked my mom, I want to be successful. I want to be like that guy there. How do I do that? So my mom called me, come here, my good looking son. There's two siblings. So my mom differentiated by the looks, right? So better looking one. So come here, my good looking son, right? And says, if you want to be rich, if you want to be successful, 4 things. Be a doctor, lawyer, engineer. You miss the boat, become a teacher like me. That was what told. Now, how many of you have heard about this? All of you? All of us, right? Is either we have been told about that, or we tell everybody else, or our children. Doctor, lawyer, engineer. You tell me one doctor, lawyer, engineer who worked his ass off and became a multi-millionaire. Or who worked his ass off and became a successful entrepreneur and impacted the world. So yeah, I did not know at that point. So I became a doctor and I loved it, right? I really loved the career. I really loved treating people. The fact that when they go out walking, when a child of a parent comes to a dog, thank you very much, because of you my father's walking, gave me all the pleasures in my life. But little did I realize that this was not the only aspect of my life. I want more things in my life. So that's the time I wanted to do business, and the answer I got was business. And you know what businesses doctors do? Everybody think of?
Sell drugs.
I would love to do that, but apparently it's taken over by the pharmacists, so you can't do much on that also. Alright? Now, open a clinic. So the business that was right in front of my eyes, because people tell me, don't get into things that you don't know. How many of you heard of that also? Don't get into things that you don't know. That is told so that they want to keep you where you are. So when I wanted to open up a clinic, me and my brother is sitting here there, right? We went lacquer, right? So we went on browsing for, just like, we want to start, we want to start a business, we want to start a clinic, I want to open the clinic, that particular shop plot. So that's all. Then we went and asked that what is the rent? Oh, it's going to be 2,000. Okay, fantastic, right? Then how to open a clinic? Renovation has to be done. Then we went and asked for the quotation. It took us they said you need about 200,000 to 300,000 just to do all the renovation according to requirement. I said, big gulp. After that, you need to hire people. Then you need to restock. You need to apply for the necessary blah blah blah, and then you start open your door, alright, and you do promotion. So you go look for panels. So you wait for people to come in, walk into the clinic. Then you might make some money. And that is okay, that's fine for me, because I've seen people, okay, right, they're making money, fine enough, right? My old uncles with grey hair, so I probably want to dye more grey so I can make money faster, I guess, right? But the fact that from the day I wanted to be a businessman, open up my clinic, to the day I can really start open the door to my shop or the clinic, you know how long it does take me? It would take me, what, today I decide tomorrow I can open. No, it takes me nearly 8, 9, 10 months. And during the 10 months, you know what happens to me? I need to bleed, and bleed. Take out money, up to 6 figures investment before even I can open the door of my clinic. See, there's a reason why I'm telling you this. Okay, I want you to follow. Then what happens then? Then I wait for it like a monkey in a zoo, waiting for patient to come. Right, do my magics. See, with all due respect to all my colleagues out there, right, who's running successful clinics, who's not running successful, all due respect to them, right? I was not prepared to go through that, because this is my personal limitation. Number one, I got no money. Do you have 200, 300,000 sitting in your pocket right now? I don't. I didn't have at that time. Very fair, right? Because that 200,000-300,000 was invested in my education, right? That also borrowed money, right? That's why my father still calls me like, there goes my Mercedes, right? Because that's the money that he invested on me, right? So for me, at the end of the day, I don't have money. How many of you did not start business because you didn't have money? Number two, I didn't have knowledge. Yeah, I'm good at treating people. I'm still am, but I don't have knowledge on learning a business. Number three, I got no time. How many of you can feel this? If let's say you wanted to open up a business for yourself, and this what stopped you from opening up a business? Can you feel it? Are we in the same page? Right? Now, this is the reality for everybody, for any businesses. But you know what? I really, really respect and salute and hats off for the people who decided and they did it. It was we who did not do it, but there are a lot of people who did it, right? Right? They are the real entrepreneurs. Big round of applause for all of them. So the reason I'm making my point here is we sit down and complain about all these people who, my boss is getting richer, I'm building his dream and all those things. Stop doing it because they took the risk, you didn't. And then came one point. There was this internet revolution, right? There was another solution. Let's put business in internet. So compared to doing something brick and mortar, that means in a physical, conventional way, there was another option. You can start online business. So I'm sure all of you sitting here, because somewhere or another, you've been told, you've been exposed to online business. And when we mention online business, are you excited about it?
Yes.
Wow, online business, yeah. Why? Everybody, I don't know whether you know the facts and figures or not, but automatically we become so excited about it, correct? Online business, yay! It's because the president of all the successful online businesses that, every day, day in and day out, we are reading about successful online businesses, successful online marketplaces, successful entrepreneurs who made it in the internet, right? But they never talk about all these failures. So today, you know what? This is not a normal workshop that you go, you learn, you get motivated, then you go out there. I'm going to give you facts, figures right in your face. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to call a spade a spade. Is it okay? I'm just going to tell you what is it. Because to be very frank to you, online business is exciting, but it has its challenges. It has. Not everybody starts online business becomes a millionaire, don't you agree? If anybody goes telling, everybody who starts online business, they can become a millionaire. You follow my training system, you will become a millionaire. Do not believe that. There's a lot of people out there who can teach you all this. Find a product. Finding a product is important in starting an e-commerce business. You want to find a product, right? You need to find a product that is already in demand. And you need to price it right so that people would want to buy. Do you know? Do you know to find the product? But do you know where to find the product? Very simple. There are courses out there. You can Google it up and they're going to teach you how to find the right product for your online business. And they're going to charge you a lot. They're going to charge you money for that. And they don't stop there. They charge you more for better. There's always an upsell. Did you agree when I'm saying this? There's a lot of courses out there. You can go at that. Then, technology. Okay, my product is there. What technology am I going to use? What do I mean by technology? Very simple. I want to open up a website or e-commerce or a marketplace, or I'm going to use an existing marketplace to go and do put my products in their marketplace. Which one do I do? You see, let's say you want to do a website. Probably you want to create your own website. Do you know how to create a website? You can learn. Cost you money to learn. Or you can employ existing service. Also cost you money to create it. And what kind of quality? Depends on how much are you willing to spend. Can you see what's going on here? After that, what happens? Okay, I got a product. I already have a website. I don't know what quality website is this. Then I'm going to create a logistics for it. Logistics what? You need to buy the product first. Then you need to ship it out to your customers. So you have to have the chain. If you don't know, never mind, there's services for that, you pay for it. Then create the support system. Yes, you can do the employment, HR, blah, 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 marketing, all these things are there. If you don't know, you can attend a course and they're going to charge you money for it. Then marketing, digital marketing, the SEOs, Google ads, blah, blah, all this is going to cost you money. What's going to cost you? Cost you money. And after doing all this, do you have a successful business? You know what? You're lucky. I have somebody, one of my 6 years in e-commerce industry, I had many successes, many failures, right? I learned, I hit the wall, I learned, and many of my learning came from my personal learning and as well as the people that I've met throughout my life, throughout my 6 years in e-commerce industry. You know what? I met this one guy, right? He's from Malaysia, right? He spent his entire retirement gratuity on only learning about this. He almost spent 164,000 ringgit just to learn. Attend all the courses, upsell, go do learn some more. If you attend any kind of motivational or whatever e-commerce jumpstart courses that they're going to charge you money and they're going to charge you more money. This is a fact. Don't believe me? Go out there. If you don't believe me, go out there and attend all the courses and you see. And after learning all that, you go out. Okay, what do I do? Right? This is the fact, my dear friends. Right? And I was in the same process, trying to learn here, hit the wall there, hit the wall here. I traveled to 4 different countries, established this business. All this problem was there. You know what? Finally, we came to a formula. Finally, we arrived to a system that can just cut short everything. I don't have to go to all. I'm not good in finding products, brother. Who here feels that you are not good in finding products? So be it. You are not good. I'm not good. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sake. I'm not good at it, right? I'm not good in technology. Would you believe it? I made 7 figures in e-commerce without knowing what is HTML5, not knowing coding, without knowing any of this. I only know 2 things in the e-commerce: Facebook, email. I only know how to open these 2 things. If you don't believe me, you can ask my associate, ask me. I can't even do this right now. During my medical school, I used to employ people, I used to give money for people to do slides. Right? That kind of stupid guy I am in technology, but yet again, logistics, support system, marketing, you don't have to know all this expertise, but yet you can start your own business. You know why I'm saying this? My dear friends, if you go to all these courses, they're only going to teach you how to sell your product. They're only going to teach you how to sell your product. If you make it, you make it. You don't. Right? And even when you are selling your product, you know who eats you up? For instance, let's say you decide to sell a power bank. Is power bank a good product? Good product? So let's say you have found power bank, you created the technology, you created the website, e-commerce, payment system, blah, 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 then you marketed massively. You know what's going to happen to you? The consumers, they're going to Google the same product, which is going to be sold in a lesser price in Lazada, in Amazon. So you are losing to marketplaces, my dear friend. You know what's the difference between marketplace and website? How many of you know what's the difference between marketplace and website? Marketplace and website, very simple difference I might give you, right? If you put it analog like business, right? Website is like a shop. Marketplace is like a shopping center. If at all you've given a chance, which one do you want? You want to own a shop or you want to own a shopping center? Why? Simple logic, right? And now, that's what I'm going to propose to you, my dear friends. Right? It's okay if you're facing through all these difficult things. So I'm not going to teach you how to find a product, technology, logistics, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying, okay, I'm going to offer you advanced courses, so you pay me this much. No, nothing like that. Okay? I'm just going to cut short everything for you. I'm going to give you this product and services that's already created for you. So the product and service that I'm going to display to you right now, it's going to be a product and service that's already in demand in the market. In demand in the market. Proven sales funnel. You don't need to know how to get the product to the market and how to make the money back, because there's already created proven sales funnel for you already. Ongoing training. You can grow as an entrepreneur by learning. We are going to teach you on how to operate this entire thing. Right? Most of us fail because we don't know, right? But we can learn. So the training is also provided. Done for you services. So don't have to create infrastructures, IT, non-IT, support system, vendors and all those, nothing. All done for you. Right? Risk avoidance, zero risk involved. And I want you to check all this later in my presentation whether this is there or not. Okay? And finally, get into your business, get into business for yourself, not by yourself. So today, the business that you're going to do, it's going to be for yourself, but you are going to be assisted by an entire big armada of entrepreneurs, tech entrepreneurs that we have. Right? I want you to just look through all this later in my presentation. So having all this, what does that mean to you? Earning ongoing income. This is how you start a business. It's just that normally if you start alone, you have to do all this for yourself. But today I've just done this for you, and so you can start from here. Good? And how do we do this? Co-own a marketplace. So my dear friends, do not have to create a website, do not have to create an e-commerce system. How if I tell you, you can own a marketplace? What are the marketplaces that you know? Lazada, Alibaba, eBay, Amazon, Zalora, Muda.com, McDonald's. Technically, yeah, McDonald's you can order online. Trivago to book hotels, Agoda. Uber to book your service ride hailing. AirAsia to book your flight, Traveloka to book your flights. Right? Do you notice that you have for all services you already have online marketplaces? Can you see that? Marketplace is already there. I'm not talking about websites. Huh? I'm not talking about shops. I'm talking about shopping complex. So we have all these already ready for you, right? But there's one category that's not been created yet, which we ventured into. Okay? Imagine how if you own Lazada, Alibaba, Amazon. You own them. You do not own a product in Alibaba, Amazon. You own the entire system. That's what the deal I'm going to give you. You're going to co-own an eMarketplace, and I'm going to show you in which category is this marketplace going to be. Let's have a click and see. MindAppz.com, my dear friends. This is a new e-marketplace that's created for only learning solution, knowledge only. Right? So we have for every other industry we already have, but do we have? Can you say any? Can you name me anything for knowledge and learning? Do you have a marketplace for that? Can you is it in your fingertips? No, right? No. So this is what we are trying to do. So learning never exhausts the mind. Begin with MindAppz, my dear friends. So we have created learning solutions. So what do you mean by learning solution? I know some of you are confused. Who before walking into this hall today, before the workshop, who actually went through MindAppz.com? So I know who am I talking to. So most of you all have not gone through MindAppz.com. Let me show you how the marketplace. This is the marketplace that you're going to own. So this is how any customers are out there, people out there, you should go to login, just login, click login. Alright? So if you can see here, this is the login page. Right? So you can, customers out there, they're going to put in their email and their password so that they can log into this marketplace. Right? So the moment they log in, let me go through one by one. It's going to be a marketplace whereby to buy all learning knowledge products. Right? So this is our landing page. I told you it's a marketplace, but why does it look like a social media? So let me tell you, my dear friends, this is the first time in the world a marketplace incorporated social media in their platform. And we are the first. So you can have all the news feeds on whatever people later. I'll be coming back to you on that. Let's go into shopping, shall we? Yes. Alright? Now, before going to shopping, let me ask you, right? You do a lot of shopping. But there is also shopping done in education knowledge industry, right? Yes. There's one industry that everybody can't say no to, and everybody is involved at least once in their entire lifetime is education. Knowledge and education. Let's go into the store where we host all these knowledge-based products, alright? Now look at here. Right, can you? Yeah, probably you want to do it. Right? There's many categories. It can be academic, for school children, business, personal, lifestyle, health, blah blah blah. Okay, let me show you a variety. Just go through the varieties. Come down here. Right? It can be a yoga, project management, introductory, diploma. Come below some more. Right? It can be. There's too many, so I'm just going to go very fast. Right? There's going to be a success series. Go down some more. There can be a beauty course. It can be a taekwondo. Who wants to learn a taekwondo? Right? It can be a taekwondo. You want to learn online music class, right? You want to SPM. Any of your children or any of your friends' children going to SPM, they can also learn. Buy their contents here. Go down here. Go down. Personal coaching. Who wants a personal coaching? All right. So many things. All right. Just go down one stop. Yeah. Yeah, so many things, right? Almost go a little bit now. Oh, you want to learn, who wants to learn Arabic here? Okay, you can learn Arabic here, right? Probably you want to learn Tamil here, Tamil. Right? Okay, probably you want to go up a bit. Who wants to learn South Indian breakfast recipe? Right? So much of, can you see the variety of knowledges and learning solutions being provided?
Yes.
Various categories
Yes.
that's suitable for everybody.
Yes.
Right? So how is this delivered? If you can see here, right? Let's say it's a home tutor that you want to do a booking. You have a child, you want to book a home tutor for it, all you have to do, click view the home tutor, right? Not very handsome man, but never mind. Right? Book.
No.
Read the description, book now. You can also share it to your friends, family and everybody. Right, go up. So this is a booking. So what do you buy here actually? You book for a
Tuition.
service of a home tutor. Go behind, okay. Probably you want to buy a project management ebook. So the delivery method here is an ebook. You read about the ebook, right? Blah 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 blah, and they have what you call the ratings and all this, right? Average rating 5. Look at the reviews, right? If you like it, go up. They're going to buy it. Click buy. Ebook delivered. Just now was a home tutor booking. Now it's an ebook. Go behind, right? Another one. Let's say you want to book. Okay, what else? All right, probably a course. A course. Probably you want to do a course. You want to book for a course. You can book a course here. Okay, probably you want to go to the institution. Okay, chop. Can you see what's happening? Can you see happening? But let me tell you one thing. When does the learning starts in a human's?
Day born.
When does a official learning starts? When you know how to read, right? So we have from 2 years old. Let's say he goes into this preschool learning and all that we have. Let me go into, let's say, school. Click the academy. This is one guy who's going to school, Malaysian school syllabus, Indian school syllabus, Indonesian school syllabus. You can click, you can buy any kind of school-based, academic-based contents. Before this, where is he doing shopping? In the bookshop, bookstore, tuition center and all those things, right? Now he can do shopping. Even he can book a tuition center here. Right? Now a school-going children, what else he will be doing? Go to the taekwondo probably. Would he want to learn taekwondo? So he can learn a taekwondo there. After taekwondo, after all learning badminton, taekwondo, whatever not, after that, after he graduates high school, where does he go to?
University.
Where does he go to? Click the institutions. Let's click, put right click, okay, right? So many institutions are here, many more coming in. Let's say click on the institutions. Diploma. These are the courses, tuition fees. Probably you want to click on one thing, right? Just click on it, right? So these are the diploma in accounting, 30 months, blah blah blah. Details, curriculum, representation, career opportunities. You like enroll. After enrolling into diploma, what he wants to do? Go back. Probably he wants to go for a degree. After that, probably he wants to go to MBA. Where does he buying all this? Where is he actually buying it? Sometimes he goes back to work. Go to new arrival. Yeah, new arrival. Go down, new arrival. Probably he goes to work, he gets stressed out. Now he wants to learn a little bit of yoga. He wants to take out the free course, or he wants to learn the workplace yoga. Now suddenly he wants to learn about project management. Then he's feeling a little bit difficult to handle his clients or whatever. Probably he wants to learn what's blocking your success seminars. Can you see that one customer, what are the variety? I want to think about what you want to learn, and you want to go in and you want to. Ladies out there who wants to learn recipes, go in there. So what we have given you is a knowledge place, marketplace. You can go and buy any kind of knowledge, and it can be delivered in any ways that the vendors want and you want. And some of it can be hosted. We have our own academy whereby some of the programs will be hosted here, like the e-books, the videos, the courses, the booking will be hosted online for you. That means you don't need to have your own storage, you don't need to have any of this kind. Right? Can you see what's happening? Right? After that, go to the home. Now you have a place you can do all this knowledge shopping for cheaper and faster, right? And go to the home, right? And you can also connect with existing MindAppz users, form a learning community. Not only that, invite friends. We invite friends for a lot of things, right? We invite friends to the game request nonsense, for a lot of nonsense, Saturday night nonsense. Probably you want to invite a friend to learn. You have your own. The users will going to have their own link. They can share it with their friends in no matter whatever way, physical way, all that, and they can invite more users. Why would they want to do that? Because they're going to have rewards for inviting as well. So my dear friends, if you want to buy a power bank, where do you go to? If you want to book a ride back home, where do you go to? If you want to book a hotel, where do you go to? If you want to buy knowledge, where do you go to? Now, what if I tell you? Lazada, Alibaba, Amazon, all this, you are a contributor, correct? That means you contribute to their growth. You buy products, they give you products. If you're a seller in any of these platforms, you only can sell your one product. Correct? Now, what if I tell you, you can own this entire marketplace? 800 plus learning solution inside here from 7 different languages. This is the real deal, man. Right? If for some people it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. It is too good to be true. Right? Because this is the first of, you have never heard about this. I'm very sure. Nobody's going to give you a created marketplace for you to own. So I want to ask you, like Lazada, what did they do? They created a platform. What is the difference between a platform and a website? Shop and a shopping complex. So if you want to compete with those fellas, go create a platform. How much you spend? 7 figures. Brother, 8-9 figures lah. Nothing less than 100 million just to create a platform. True, brother? Nothing less. Number 2, then you have to go and speak to all those vendors to put in their products inside there. People like me, with my face, if I go speak to the vendor, they'll chase me off. Right? I don't know about your faces. Right? So, right now, is the platform created for you already? The products already pre-created for you? Is Dr. Sanjay who's giving the product, or the knowledge or content experts giving the products? Experts. They are already in the market, experts. Right? So all this time, what is the thing that you do? Of course, how do you create customers? How did Lazada created their customer? They brought in their customer, they drove the traffic through links. Remember the links came to your SMSs, then you click, then you register, then you sent off. You know, you had your itchy hand and you sent everybody. Right? That's the same strategy you're going to use. This is one strategy that e-commerce has. But all this done, how can you own this platform? It's too good to be true. Who knows? Who owns 7-Eleven? Who owns McDonald's? Who owns Old Town White Coffee? Who owns Papa Rich? What are all those names that I said? They are franchises. Alright? Outlets. Franchise outlets. Right? Who owns all that? There's a company who owns all that. But who owns the outlet? Individual, like you and everybody. So right now, if at all you're thinking about a business, for example, let's go into business now. You're thinking about business. You want to start your own business. Let's say grocery store. Who wants to start a grocery store? Nobody? Let's say, okay, probably just want to corroborate, just say yes, right? Now, let's say you want to start a grocery store. What you can do? You buy the products, you go get the vendors, put in your shop, create a shop. I mean, you do a renovation, put the products inside there, right? Create a whole system. And you remember my opening clinic story, the whole story. Do it again. That's one option for you. There's another option. Buy 7-Eleven. Which one would you choose? Open your own grocery store or buy 7-Eleven? Depends. You want to open your own restaurant, kopitiam, or you want to buy Old Town White Coffee or Papa Rich? Depends on you. Depends on what kind of money that you want to make. Depends on what kind of money that you want to invest. So why is not everybody opening up 7-Eleven? Of course, logical choice 7-Eleven, because they don't go through all the setup process, correct? They just go, invest, take the outlet, learn, open the door, do business, correct? Now, but the problem is, not everybody can open 7-Eleven, all this, because capital. Don't you agree? It's cheaper for you to open your own grocery store than to buy a 7-Eleven. But it's more riskier for you to open your own grocery store than opening up 7-Eleven. Which is more riskier? Your shop. 7-Eleven, zero risk. Because brand, done, system is there, proven. You get my point? McDonald's, you want to create your own KFC, you want to create your own Clang fried chicken, or you want to buy Kentucky fried chicken? You will probably want to invest and buy. So why am I making this point, my dear friends? If at all you want to start a business, my proposition to you is buy an existing running system. Alright? So in online, we have this system for you already. But the good news here, like 7-Eleven, like KFC, like any other system, it's a franchise, but here we are offering zero franchising fee. Don't clap yet, because I'm still going to charge you. Crazy, 70-100 million spent on creating the website, you're going to charge you. Definitely you're going to charge you. But we're not going to charge you, we're going to give you more money. So the only way, if 7-Eleven going to operate, you pay them a franchising fee, then you buy the stocks, you put them in the stores, then you operate, correct? Right now, here, we are not going to charge you the franchise fee. That means you can take up any of our 3 different outlets. It can be an eMart, eMall, ePlaza, and no franchise fee is charged for you. But to start business, you need to have stocks, correct? You need to have products inside that. We have already created the products. The products are stationary, it's going to be there. So what we have created for you, we have created stocks already for you. So this outlet is going to come with these stocks preset inside there. This stocks value in RM right now, today I'm just quoting RM, right? This stocks value valid for all products inside MindAppz. Can be cashed out for all products inside MindAppz. So what is business? You buy something that's worth 10 cents, you sell it for 15 cents. That is business, correct? Now, you have bought something for 4,000, 12,000, 27,000, but you bought it for the outlet price. This is the price that actually you bought, you invested to buy these stocks. If we can see here, here is 1 to 6, 60% hike, 80% hike, and 100% hike, including the GST, 100% hike. That means the value of money that you invested to buy a stock increased the moment you invest to buy the stock because the value increased. Right? So this is the stock. Now the second question, how can we cash out this stock? Okay, how do we cash out the stock? Very simple. I'm going to give you an e-commerce system. Right? Just like Lazada, Alibaba, they're going to have their own e-commerce system. Right now, I'm going to introduce to you what e-commerce system that you're going to have. So you're going to have your you're going to have your store, you're going to have your stocks, and right now I'm going to show you how the e-commerce system works. Alright, so this is going to be your web office. This is where you will have your own username login. As a business owner, an outlet owner, you're going to have your own web office. Okay, so the moment you log in, right, can you see this? www.mindapps.com/MA04186, right? This is the I-link that's given to you. What is this promo link? Very simple. How did Lazada brought in their traffic to their platform? How did Lazada drove traffic to their platform? They used the link, they sent it out, and they drove traffic to their platform. Simple. Similar, you're going to have your own link. You're going to send this link out to everybody, and this is how it's going to look like. Dr. Puridhan has invited you to try MindAppz. You can send this to anybody and people can sign up for free. Who here, before walking in, already signed up for free? Right? So the rest is not sign up for free. Now, the moment you sign up for free, this is how you create customers. Right? Now, customers are paying anything to walk into the door? No. So, the moment they register as a user, remember I told you a schoolboy who registers as a user, the moment he registers once, for how long he's doing shopping? Lifetime. And you saw the products? Each product can create millions of ringgit revenue. 800 different products inside here. So the moment they do any kind of shopping here, who gets the profit? The outlets. Can I see the outlet? So the moment they click on it, your MindAppz user counter will increase. This is already a user that you already accumulated. So the moment you have registered, somebody has registered as a user, they are your user for life. If in a normal traditional business, I open up a store, I sell a product, a customer comes and buy, 7-Eleven for instance, they buy, then they go, I make profit. Can I be sure that that fellow is going to come back again to buy the same product or any other product? Or you can go to any other stores. Correct? But in MindAppz, this 1,911 customers now is forever a customer in MindAppz, an outlet of Dr. Puneethan, and he's going to make profit out of them for their entire life and their generations to come. We have zero customer acquisition costs, and it's going to be only profit builds up. And the moment they buy anything, the bonuses will be reflected per product. There's many products, right? There can be 1,000 ringgit worth of products, can be a 10 cent worth of products. The moment it will be reflected in the M-Store bonuses. Alright? And there's reports, there's so many things that will be given to you. This is the stock balance, right? So stock balance from 27,000, you already reduced to 9,827. That means that many stocks has been cashed out. That many money has gone into Dr. Puneethan already. Alright? Can you see what's happening? Now, let me go back to the recap again. Do you know what's the marketplace? Do you have an outlet now? Now, for you to have an outlet, you have your stocks already? You have your stocks ready? To cash out the stocks, do you have your links, your web office, you know? Now, do you know how to operate this? Do not worry. That's where comes the system. So just like 7-Eleven, you invest and take the stock, you open the door, things happen, is it? The owner or the people who's involved in the business goes for training, right? They will train, they will be supported, they will be guided throughout. Similar thing is going to happen to all of you, whereby you're going to be supported by our system. Alright? So here, you can own a business, you will be also a part of our ambassador training program as well. Alright? So can you see what's going on? Now, it does not stop there. All the products got no expiry. Valid for all products. I mean, the stocks are valid for all products. How many products listed in MindAppz I just mentioned? 800 yesterday. Today I don't know. And do you think the product will shrink or it keeps on increasing?
Keeps on increasing.
Can it stop?
No.
So, you will own the products now and whatever going to come in later. After that, my dear friends, the investment that you put in lifetime and global, that means the moment you take up an outlet, your outlet is .com. The link can travel to any part of the world and it can create customers from any part of the world. People can buy from any part of the world. Hence why you can see many colorful people are sitting here. Right? We are truly international by being .com. Anybody who buys, I have one Arabic product inside there, I showed you, right? Right? There was a guy from Japan who bought it. I don't know, the IP address from Japan. Who would know? That one product, Arabic product, right? So you can have lifetime and global ownership. You tell me one business that you can start, you can have immediately lifetime and global ownership. And you can make money from any part of the world. I can see you, there's a diaspora of people, you can make money from any part of the world, wherever you come from or wherever they are. Alright? Not only that, my dear friends, no overhead. So in starting a business, you know what kills people? You know, where's the risk? The risk for me to run my clinic was daily I have to pay the staff, I have to pay everything, you know, pertaining to the electricity, utility and all those things. And I need to make money daily, if not I will close. So today, all this already created for you. Do you pay daily for this? Do you pay for any kind of services? Do you pay any staffs? Do you pay any customer acquisition? Do you pay for any product acquisition? Do you pay for anything for that matter? You only pay once, you got lifetime and you can make money forever. As I told you, Partners Progress and Especially will be guided by our digital entrepreneurship system, which includes 3 DEW training and coaching will be given to you. Right now, my dear friends, you came in here looking for business. Correct? You came in here looking for business. What is the fundamental of business? You need to have a product. Do you have? Did I cover this? Now let's talk about this product. Is this a product that good to have? Is a must have?
It's a must have.
Well, can we have people outside of Malaysia? Where are you guys from? Anybody? Mauritania. Right? Is education knowledge is highly sought in your country? It's a product that everybody buys, so I don't need to vouch for the product. It's already good, right? Proven sales funnel. Did you see how people are going to click on the link? They go into browse, they buy, profit. How does it go into web office? Can you see the whole system? This is the proven sales funnel. Do you create any of this? And to run this business, did I not offer a training, a coaching, workshops? And you know what? You're already part of the first part, workshop, introductory workshop is already here. You are part of the system already right now. So, a lot of things I don't need to tell, I'm showing you, right? Done for you services. Did you create the website?
No.
Did you went and spoke to the vendors? Did you go and did the marketing, go on putting on brochures or whatever not? Did you handle the customer service? Did you handle anything for the matter? You did only one thing. Drove traffic using your own ID. That's all. Now, what is the risk? Do you pay daily for this? Yearly, monthly? You expire, the products suddenly goes to waste? No? Now, my dear friends, checked. With this, can you own a marketplace and earn ongoing income?
Yes.
Amazing. Now let me tell you one thing, my dear friends. You came in looking for business. If at all you're serious about starting a business, this will make sense for people who are serious to start a business. Whatever I just mentioned to you would not make sense to you, or be just information for you if you are not serious on starting business. Correct? Now I want to ask you another question. Are you the only person in this whole wide world who wants to open up a business? And all those people who are trying to open up their own business online or whatever not, aren't they going through the same problem of this? Do I have a solution for that? So, I'm going to invite you for a second project. You have a business, your project is ongoing, is lifetime inherited. Now, I have another one here. Get into business for yourself but not by yourself. Now, you want to run this outlet, you want to scale up your business or not? So let's do what 7-Eleven did, right? Now, I'm going to ask you, how many hours does 7-Eleven operates? How many hours?
24.
No. How many hours do you think the grocery store at the place wherever you are operates? Maximum they can operate. That's 24 hours. 7-Eleven does not operate 24 hours, my dear friends. It operates 24,000 hours in a day. Why? How many outlets are there? Do you think 7-Eleven are making profit from only one outlet? Or many outlets? So what is the logic behind it? It's just simple leverage business. McDonald's, how many hours? KFC, how many hours? Hence why the grocery store in our village stays that way and they never make a lot of money. Hence, that's probably 7-Eleven has lesser products than them, more expensive probably, but they make a lot of money. Because they are franchise system, they can open many stores. I want to ask you want to run 24 hours business or you want to run 24,000 hour business? So we are not only going to give you one store to operate and to learn and to become big, we are also going to offer you an opportunity to scale up your business. You have one successful business running. You want to scale up your business? This is where the second opportunity comes in, whereby it's in line with our outlet expansion 2017. MindAppz today is a baby, 90 days launched, baby, right? We are going on world expansion, but we start from wherever we are. 2017, November 4th, we are targeting 2 million users, 2 million people to log into MindAppz. But can it be done with your own outlet? Only one outlet? One outlet can, one outlet probably can over a period of time. But today we are targeting 10,000 e-outlets. That's going to bring about revenue 135 million ringgit. You want a share of this? Very simple. Go through our training. You own an outlet. Come, sit, learn how to operate your outlet and make money out of it. Be an online entrepreneur with us. But while doing that, can you invite more people who are interested in business to sit together with you? There's a lot of people out there waiting for opportunity. Invite together. But you know what? The good news? You don't have to invite them for free, because we are going to pay you for every outlet that's created through you, through this. Let's say you are eMart, ePlaza. For every outlet that you invite to sit in this workshop, they take up to become an outlet for themselves. You get paid first bonus from 400 up to 2,500 ringgit. You are an eMart? Yes, you can go and clap. You are an eMart, you introduce another eMart 400. You are an ePlaza, you introduce another Plaza 2,500. Do you see a lot of posters in 7-Elevens who's inviting you to be a franchise owner? Right? Can you see that? You know why I'm doing that? They're not going to pay you to invite more outlet owners, but here we are going to pay you to invite more outlet owners. Alright? Offer them this opportunity. While you learn, let them learn together. When they are learning together, when your partner outlet expands, alright, when they do the same thing, they expand as a network, you get paid development bonus 720 ringgit up to 3,360 ringgit per day. Let me ask you, 3,360, wait, 3,360 times by 30. Now you can clap. 6 figures income just by putting learning together as a network of group of outlets. And doing this, you have created a group outlet. How many outlets you started with? Now, in ongoing this process with your partners and their partners and their partners, a group of outlets being formed. And do you get paid in doing that?
Yes.
Bonus number 2. I'm going to show you bonus number 3. Income stream number 3. All these outlets that are created through your network or group, do they have their own ID?
Yes.
Are they going to run their own system?
Yes.
Are they going to be trained to run their own system?
Yes.
They're going to make their own profits? They're going to have their own sales and thing happening?
Yes.
You get royalty out of it. Third stream of income. Enough? Enough? I tell you what. The company is adding on another bonus, 4th stream, whereby when you do this successfully after our qualification period, the company is going to invite you to join their presidential council, meaning you're going to be given equity and all those in terms of company partnership. So this is the 4th level income. This is a big deal, my dear friends. You came in year 0, you got an outlet deal. I taught you how to do expansion and you get paid out of it. After that, I also gave you an opportunity to be a partner with the main company as well. This is 0 to hero project, my dear friends. Now, I know you are very confused. It's too big. You want to see numbers? How much money you can make? Let me pick this one bonus. Can I pick this developer bonus? I'm going to show you illustration on how this is going to happen. Can I show you? You want to know? For instance, let's say you pick eMart, eMall or ePlaza, right? Pick any of these outlets that you want. Lock it in your mind, right? And have an income that you want to earn in MindAppz, just in your mind. It can be 10K, 50K, 100K. And you check and you let me know where is your number that you want to earn, right? So all you have to do, today you attended DEW, you took up an outlet, right? And you committed yourself to learn to become a digital entrepreneur. Done? The second thing that you do, there's a lot of people out there who's waiting for an opportunity. Invite them to sit in this free workshop. Invite those who are interested to be an entrepreneur, digital entrepreneur who's facing all the problems out there, sit in this workshop. And what's going to happen when they sit in this workshop? Let's say 2 of them took up eMart. 2 of your friends took up only eMart. Which one they sign up? They signed up eMart in the next DEW. You know how much money you're going to earn from development bonus only? 980, 127, 126. So let me bring you through. Today you sat in this DEW. Next DEW, next Tuesday and Wednesday, you can earn this much. Clear? And 7, can I go fast forward 7 DEWs? 7 workshops, right? You are learning together. Seven. That means what's happening here, these 2 eMarts, they are also participating in our system, and this is what you are going to make. Right? This is just with a scenario that they are only taking up 2 eMarts. Right? It can be as many. But let's say they take up ePlaza. Now I want to ask you, 14,534. What business can you start? Stall? Varo? An international business with 800 products, with a solid eMarketplace system, with a perfect e-commerce system and guided system training is for 14,000? Sounds crazy, right? Sounds crazy, right? But yet, let's say they see the same thing, they took up ePlaza. In next DEW will make 2,000 up to 6,320. My dear friends, 6,320 was my salary after working for 5 years. This is what I took back home. After 5 to 6 years working in my job as a doctor. And this is what was my starting salary. This can be made in a day here. Now you know why I left my job. And let's fast forward 7 DEWs. So I want to ask you this question. Remember I asked you to block a number that you wanted to earn? Where is that number? In this range, this range, this range, or this range? Which range? Think about it. Right? This is just the development bonus I was talking about. Did I talk about anything beyond that? Now what's happening here actually? In the 7 DEWs that you participate with you and your team, you have created nothing less than 250 outlets. When you finish your 7th DEW perfectly, you have created nothing less than 250 outlets. Now, did you see Dr. Punithan's outlet just now? One outlet got how many users being created? Let's put at 2,000. Let's slash it 1,000. You got 250 outlets operating under you. How many customers are there? 200? 250,000 people doing knowledge shopping. Let's say you make, I don't know, it can be 1,000 ringgit profit, it can be a 10 cent profit. Can we take 1 ringgit? How much is your profit? That is the good one. This is different, your outlet is different, the group is different. And doing all this will be assisted through digital entrepreneurship workshop. All you have to do, DEW, training and coaching, and you succeed with an international marketplace in your hands. Simple. And when you finish that, you are a presidential council member. I want to invite you to see, as a partner of this company, right? You will be given profit sharing equities. You will be invested on your education. The company going to invest on your learning. They're going to send you to overseas. This year they are sending us to Las Vegas, not to gamble. This is a convention that we are attending. All right. So you can join us to attend this convention now. I'm not going to emphasize more on that, because by the time you already reach here, you already reach as it is. You won't be needing this, but this is just a bonus for you, right? Now, my dear friends, what did I tell you just now? You came in here looking for business, and you're excited about online business, but you got no clue on starting your online business, correct? I told you what are the challenges you're going to face, and I gave you a solution. With this solution, today, you work out, do you own an online outlet for you? Yes. Number 2, Can you scale up the business internationally? Number 3, do you own an equity share? And number 4, your life and your generation life is settled? All this happens because of only one thing, because of your decision to participate in our first part of the system, which is DEW. If you make a decision here today, you will be brought to the coaching and training, and that's where the real deal is. That's where you turn yourself to become a real digital entrepreneur and you lead the world, my dear friend. So just to end my note today, whatever I say has been a hearsay. Let's see what other people think. So these are a few testimonials that we have in the platform. People are using the platform. Fantastic, more convenient to search. Awesome, MindAppz. Cool, more convenient. Thank you, MindAppz. This is one of a mother who used MindAppz platform to acquire few products for your child. Right? He did well on his own. Long story, top position in class from 24 out of 27, now 7 out of 27. This is not the marketplace success, because the content was bought in the marketplace. Alright, so this is my friend. I asked him, bro, he's a very well-known guy. Alright, I don't want to tell you who he is. Well, bro, your online store is very straightforward. I don't see any complication for the end user. I did purchase a product now, but I don't have my address. I didn't update myself. Other than that, it looks cool for me. All the best, mate. These are people's expression towards the marketplace. Right? Now, DEW, I'm going to show you one of the many testimonials that we have. People who attended, people who were looking for opportunities. They were looking. This is my friend Hassan. Right? Hassan bin Sadiq. This Malay, let me translate it for you. Hassan, he was looking for online business but did not know what to do, because all the talks that he attended, they were only teaching him, but nothing happened. They did not give something to work on. So what happens is, he attended the DEW, alright, and that time was one day before the Raya, the Eid celebration, and he took up there and then, and he was assisted by a coach and he started building. 7 days only. 7 days only with his coach and the system. This is what he made in one day, 980 ringgit. Do you remember seeing 980 ringgit just now in the slide? This is what this boy is earning right now, 21 years old, man, right? And this is what I got to offer to you, my dear friends. Right? Today, thank you for attending. At least today, you came here to learn something new. I believe I added value to you. I gave you a lot of ideas on how to start online business, but I did not give you free ideas. Many people, you go to trainings, right? They'll give you ideas, they'll give you the knowledge and all that, they sell everything, but you come back home empty. Today, I gave you a deal together with the knowledge. So when I offer you, when we tell you that we propose to you a wealth building funnel, right? I'm not saying this because we are so good at it. I'm saying this because we have been there, we have done it, and this is the system that I found myself, and I am traveling this. Now, my one question to all the people out there, even you, when you see all these Facebook statuses, or we see a lot of people on putting sponsored posts, I'm going to teach you on how to become a millionaire in online. I'm going to reveal the secret of mine. You tell me, one CEO of a company who actually comes and reveals his secret, why would he do that? Isn't he jeopardizing his own business? If you're an online millionaire, why would you share? Isn't it you're creating your own competition? Logic? Logic? But why am I sharing? Because I make money by them. This is not a business that we run alone. This is a franchise concept. That means when I share, when I create more outlets, I make money. Get this? I'm being upfront. So I have ulterior motive in sharing to you, and I want you to have ulterior motive. Your ulterior motive is for you to empower your life, for you to be the bridge to the knowledge to the learners out there, for you to be the bridge for a solid platform for the people who are looking for opportunity. If you see this, as if you can see, if it moves you inside, this is an opportunity for you, right? I would like to invite you to stay for a coaching session personally by me. I'm going to reveal to you in 15 minutes on how you can generate 100,000 in 90 days using this platform and kickstart your outlet, your digital entrepreneur journey. Alright? For those who don't have that feel yet, no problem, my dear friend. Register as a user, find the content that you like inside there, learn. Right? Learn and invite people to learn. Alright? Is it good? Alright? Thank you very much for me attending. Next DEW will be informed on my next coaching session. For this break, you only have 7 minutes for those people who are interested to take up an outlet and they want to go through my coaching. 15 minutes coaching, want to reveal strategies on 100,000 in 90 days. This 7 minutes, get back to the introducer. Probably you want to go into the platform and have a look before you come and sit here for further coaching and Q&As. Okay? Thank you very much. I'll see you again.